Welcome back, everyone. It's been a few weeks now since my last update, and I've been traveling, so I haven't done a heck of a lot with the car, but I've got a couple things that I'll do to just catch everybody up. So the obvious thing you're going to see is it's actually a rolling chassis now on the ground. I found a set of these old Mustang rims and shredded tires. The rear tires are completely bald. For a couple $100, and that'll get me to the point where I can get the car through paint and body without messing up really expensive custom wheels. So anyway, it's a roller, and that's the biggest thing. I've also reworked a little bit of the pressure regulator, fuel pressure regulator. After reading up on the Coyote, there's only one port on the Coyote. It's an input fuel rail. So I had to plumb the regulator with both ports and the return. So the empty port that you see on the right there will actually run up and connect to the Coyote engine rail. And the other significant thing that I've got accomplished is fabricated up using the Factory 5 provided coolant expansion tank. I've put together a simple windshield washer reservoir. I was going to use one of the smaller reservoirs like the brake and clutch fluid reservoirs, but it takes about 2 seconds for the pump to completely drain that. This will give me a little bit more capacity. It's about 4 times the size of those. So, with nozzles and everything, I should get multiple shots on the windshield should I ever need it. Hopefully I never find myself in a situation where I need it, but you never know. So it's always good to have that set up. So yeah, the black clamp that you see there is just a 2.5-inch roll bar clamp that I picked up, and I mounted the washer pump to that, and yeah, that'll get wired up. The switch for the wipers has a washer function. When you push the switch in, it activates the pump while the wipers are on. So those are the new things that I've got done. Not much else to talk about other than big news. My engine is getting loaded up this week on a truck and should be here by next weekend. Sometime the 12th through the 14th is what Cunningham Transport's telling me. So that'll be awesome to get that in the shop. Then I'll have a lot of stuff I can continue to work forward on, getting all the engine electrical configured and in place so that I can be prepared to put that engine in. And I'm expecting, a little bit of effort on the electrical. Don't really know everything about it, although I've been really researching and taking lots of notes from other builds. So it shouldn't be too horrible, but it's just a matter of figuring out exactly where to mount everything. And I think for the PCM, there's a company called Fat Fender Garage that makes an enclosure. This is a Gen 4X engine that's coming in, but the PCM is the same as the Gen 3 Coyote. So Fat Fender Garage makes an enclosure for the Gen 3 PCM, and that's likely the direction I'll go. And that's going to be mounted probably, just depends on where the harness can reach everything. But I'm thinking right in this general area, sitting up exposed, but that's why the enclosure will be handy to get that set up. So, and then also once the engine's here, I have to get the air conditioning compressor mounted and the power steering set up from KRC. And then I'll pull the alternator and then test fit my headers. The headers that I have from Factory 5, they're Coyote headers. They are supposed to, in air quotes, work for both Gen 3 and Gen 4 engines. There is a bolt pattern change on the Gen 4 on the passenger header. So we shall see. I've already sent these headers off a long time ago to get them jet coated. So I'm really hoping that, there's no fitment issues. Mike Fort does make an adapter bracket if I need it that will convert the bolt pattern from the old header to the new bolt pattern on the engine if I need it. But that's another couple $100. So I'm not real excited about having to spend that. We'll see if Factory 5 gave me good info when they told me that their headers work for both the Gen 3 and Gen 4. Let's see what else. I did order a couple of custom parts from another company called the Pit Stop. They make some interesting Factory 5 products for the Factory 5 Coupe. One of those is a preformed headliner in micro suede that will be a significant upgrade to the foam stuff that you glue in from that Factory 5 provides. So having that really nice OEM quality headliner in the car, I think will be a big plus. And then they've got some really interesting taillights that they're doing that actually mount in where the fake air vents on the back of the car go. So the taillights fit in those recesses and they look pretty slick. They're a very modern take, total departure from the original car, but that's kind of what I'm doing overall, a more modern take on the Daytona Coupe. So I've got them ordered. We'll see what they look like when I get them. If I just totally hate them, I haven't put any holes in the car's body yet, so I still have the option to go with the standard lights that Factory 5 provides. So we'll see, and then try and sell the slightly expensive lights that I ordered. I think I'm going to like the way they look though, so I'm pretty excited to go with that. And with that is all I have today. So pretty short update, just a little over 7 minutes. And we'll have more once the engine is here. Obviously, I'll have more to talk about in the coming weeks. So again, thanks for coming back and watching, and we'll talk to you all soon. Thanks.